Hey, good morning. Today the plan is to go through one of my pantries. I have a small pantry connected to my kitchen. I have a technically like a storm shelter type thing that we don't use as a storm shelter. We use as a pantry. That is a big old project. And then we have three like armoire things that my husband built that are in our front room that we use as pantries. So the goal with 2026 and something I wrote on my list, here I'll show you. Here we go. Can you see it? Yeah. Work through pantry and freezers. Because we have two fridges. We have this fridge, we have a fridge in our garage, and then we have a deep freezer in our front room. So, working through all that stuff, do we still buy stuff? Yes. Like we buy like fresh produce and things that we need. Like I just ran out of flour, and powdered sugar, so that's on our grocery list because I use flour and powdered sugar pretty much every week. But I haven't bought any cornmeal. I haven't bought any like cornbread. Like I'm gonna go through all of that. Like when I run out of cornbread mix, I'm going to use all my cornmeal before I go buy like cornbread mix. That's where we're at. So I'm going to, I'll show you. We're gonna clean this off, move some stuff around so I can empty out this pantry right here, this one. Everything out on here. We're gonna go through it. Everything that's expired, we're gonna throw away. Everything that's close to expiration, we're gonna move to the front. Use that first, just kind of organize it. That way, this one is done, and then I can work on another one another day. I plan on doing a project pan, going through all of my items and everything that I have. Later, I have a lot of stuff in my storage unit right now, and my husband's gonna go get some of that stuff this weekend when he comes back from his work trip. So, that's the plan today. I'm gonna work on that. I started writing stuff in my calendar already, so that was good. And I've been honestly staying on top of my goals. I've been pretty proud of myself. I know we're day 5. Who hasn't been staying on top of their goals? But I've been pretty proud of myself with that. My camera case for the camera I'm using to record. I call them AirPods. I think in our house, everything that's wireless headphones are AirPods. I have a pair of AirPods. I have these pink ones, and then I have some white Anchor. I don't know, whatever. I use whatever because I misplace things all the time. I guess that's happiness right now. It's not always squealing. All right. Almost done. One more section to wipe down. Dun da da dun. Really full pantry. I'm not so worried about the stuff up here because that's all cereal and lunch stuff. There's some stuff that doesn't belong up there, but let's get started. So I'm just gonna pull it out and then I'll organize after I pull it out. My 4-year-old is attempting to make my 1-year-old laugh and feel better. I apologize for how loud this video is going to be all day today. just to make it slightly easier and so I'm not having to pull everything all the way out and put everything all the way back in. Top shelf is always cereal. There was some stuff up there that didn't belong, as you saw. Went ahead and threw away the bad stuff and pulled all the other stuff off. My second shelf is supposed to be my baking supplies. So as I find baking supplies, I'm just gonna pull it out and put it back up there now that it's pretty much empty. So I'll have like my foil, my parchment paper, like cling wrap, stuff like that up here. Well, I don't need to buy sugar when I run out of sugar because I have a whole thing of sugar. So for stuff I can't see the dates, I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and go ahead and throw it away. It's like it's printed wrong or it's printed over where I can't read it. I'm just gonna throw it away. I don't wanna take a chance. We're just gonna throw it away. It's a lot of stuff that's expired.
Gotcha. Bold strategy on the
I'm taking a shelf at a time.
period migraine.
Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nothing to do with the model, the word, the type of word, the time.
All right, so I'm gonna go put stuff where it belongs real quick because the bottom of my pantry needs a lot of space because it's a lot of like big items. And then once I finish that, then I'll like work on the door. But a lot of this stuff goes in our front pantries, which are pretty well organized already. This is the part of overconsumptionism that I'm talking about. Like, we buy stuff because it's on sale and then we don't eat through it. We don't get to it. So I really have to get out of that mindset. And that is the whole point of my goal of use what we have, don't buy as much, only buy what we need. Like, this is ridiculous. This is so much food waste that I could have prevented. That looks so much better, feels so much better, and I haven't even touched the door. Like, that is just, that is crazy. That's crazy. Don't need to go outside? All right, well, my 1-year-old is done. So I think I need to also be done and give him some attention. If I have time, I'll come back and do the door. If not, it was great. Oh my gosh, we're done. That was a lot more intimidating than it actually turned out to be. That actually wasn't terribly bad. It took me, what, an hour to do? That wasn't terrible, like, at all. I'm so glad I did that. Now I have to do it one more time. That big closet is very intimidating. Like, if I thought this small closet was like intimidating, that big one is gonna be like, oh my God, oh my God. It scares me. It really does. Because it's deep and big. I hate it. Hopefully now that we're trying to do this like low spend challenge and low consumption stuff, it never becomes this bad ever again. Obviously, old habits die hard, and it's going to take a lot of practice, and I may have to do this a couple more times just this year, but I'm gonna work on it, and do my best. Totally forgot about these. These are my husband's favorites. Put these up here. But that looks and feels so much better than it was. I'm so happy. I can breathe again. All right, so we got candies, these two shelves. These two shelves are Ziploc bags. This is like some granolas, some breakfast cookies, open Pop-Tarts, open Ritz crackers, some coffee cookies, some fancy Ritz crackers, and then this is like a baking chocolate, but it doesn't really fit in there. Empty shelf, all my marshmallow stuff, because I do a lot of baking, and then my kids like to just snack on marshmallows. This is open noodles that we don't finish, so I always try and use open boxes first. So egg noodles, resto rotini. This is just like a single serving white rice. The rest of my pinto beans that doesn't fit in my big old container. Some red beans. Then down here is, I keep this for my grandma because we don't drink this stuff, but instant coffee and powder creamer, and then Kool-Aid and lemonade mix, and the Legos. In the pantry, we have all the cereal because we like options in this house. So we have Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Apple Jacks, Cheerios. These are Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but they're like waffle something. I don't know, they're pretty good. Crunch berries, and I believe that is Special K. This is the baking section. I think most of this stuff I'm gonna end up putting in the big pantry once I go through it and I clean it out, but this is where it's gonna live for now. This is all my like baking items. Right here we have some tortilla kits. We have some cheddar bay mix. Then we have sweeteners, hot cocoa mix, pecans, chocolate chips, cocoa powder, salt, pancake mix. Those are big spices that we back there that we refill small spices. Refills of other spices that don't fit in my spice cabinet. Chocolate shell for ice cream. Some tea. This is that stuffing mix we've been working on. Kosher salt, some Pam, and some olive oil. Down here is salads to stuff. So I have sunflower seeds and a second bag of sunflower seeds because my mom brought her own once and then she didn't take it back with her. An open package of croutons, a closed package of croutons, balsamic vinegar, glaze, and then a skinny girl dressing. Open crackers, because I've decided that this is where the open crackers are going to be, as well as the open chips and pretzels, peanut butter and Nutella. That is snacky candy stuff there. Extra condiments. This is granola bars, drink mix packets, and then more condiments. Some sodas, the juices and stuff, and then those are just extra freezer bags, and the cake tray, and the Ninja Girl. Yeah, so I am pretty proud about that. Oh yeah, I was gonna put the beans back down there. I put my beans in a big old container. Keep it at the bottom. Down there. Down there. That, oh my god, it closed easy. It hasn't been able to close easy in so long. I love it. I'm gonna pay for this later because my head is pounding. My back is killing me. And yeah, but that is great. I'm so happy I got that done. Huge weight lifted off my shoulders.